Bonjour. Welcome to another episode of the Johnny R podcast. I'm your host, Johnny R, live from the Red Lake Nation. It's been a while. Very busy man. Um, Been out and about. Well, not really. Hanging out at home like usual. But I did have a gig last Friday for, I think it was like National Recovery Month. And I did some jokes. But then I went on this um, not a rant, not a Kanye rant or anything, but I I just spoke about me being sober and hearing other people's stories of recovery, which was pretty inspiring to me at the time because it's I still struggle trying to be sober. I don't like to party anymore. Um, though though there are times where I I do want to go out, have some fun, but things get out of hand, so I'd rather not deal with the hangovers, I suppose. The hangovers are getting pretty vish. And I listened to Joe Rogan podcast today with Nikki Glazer, and she had a thing. She'd been sober, I think she said 7 years, and she got to a point where her hangovers made her feel very depressed, almost suicidal, and I could relate to that, because my hangovers got pretty bad. I didn't know how to deal with them, I suppose. So last time I had a drink was August 18th, and I feel like I'm gonna stay sober. Like I said, it is a struggle for me. You know, struggling with alcohol since I was 16. So that's what 26 years of addiction they call it. But I suppose drink as much as I didn't drink as much as others, like every day or every few days, not even weekly. But it still disrupted my life. So it was a problem, and I'm still dealing with it. Just there are times where I think back and I'm lucky to be alive. I driving drunk. I swore I'd never do that because that's how my grandpa Shorty got killed from a drunk driver. But stupid, stupid. I'm fortunate that I never hurt myself or anybody else while driving drunk. So eye opening. Now that I'm older, I can understand where you know I got a better understanding now that I'm older that I wish I had when I was in my 20s. But I'm still trying. I was thinking about going to like AA meetings so I can get those coins people always talk about. I don't know if you have to register the day you quit drinking or how that works or what the deal is. I don't want it to just be. You know, I really don't know why. I just want coins. You know, I see coins; those look cool. So, because I'm stupid, but I got another show coming up on Saturday, October 6th. I'll be hosting the Night Shield Survivor record release party out in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and it's gonna get wild over there. I know it. I had the opportunity to play one of Gabe Nightshield's shows, and it got pretty wild. But this time, I'm just going down there and bat. Well, I'm staying the night, but then I get to be on his. I'm gonna be a guest on his podcast this weekend too. So I want a clear mind when I'm being a guest on a podcast. So I'm not gonna drink, though it is gonna be a battle to stay away from the sauce, the fire water. But I gotta drive back too. So when I'm hanging over, I'm useless. You know, I'm useless for the next couple days after I drink. So my plan is not to partake in any alcohol consumption. Well, we'll see how that goes. As for now, I'm not going to. I don't want to because I don't want to deal with the after effects of you know drinking. Hangovers are too brutal for me now, so I won't be doing that. But yeah, last Friday had a really good time speaking, telling some new. Well, I had a few new jokes, and I also look back at all my notes and from when I first started, jokes that I only used one time, one or two times before. And as for the last couple of years, I've been getting more, I suppose, exposure. So I've been using my what I considered my best stuff over and over again. So it was good to go through my files to find jokes that still work. You know, there's really no timetable or anything on. You know, what is that word? I suppose time sensitive topics. You know, just the way I live, the way the things I've done, and they're still relevant today. So I was happy that those worked out. But I did use quite a few new ones that I just thought of within the last few months, and it was good to get those out and get good responses. And I had an R. Kelly one that I was dying to share, and that one really worked well because I had like a lot of people there were from my time, my I suppose my generation, so it really played out well to them. And a lot of the older people, they didn't get it, and then the younger ones didn't get it either. So, but I got a good response from it, and so hopefully that continues Saturday. Saturday, I'm just gonna. These are the kind of shows that I like because I get to be me. I get to be R rated. You know, I don't mean to be R rated. That's just the way I talk, the way I am. You know, that's what I do. You know, so that's gonna be a lot of fun Saturday. I don't know if anybody's gonna go live. Maybe I should go live so I could keep my battery charged. I don't know. I'll think of something. But I know it's gonna get wild Saturday, and I'm just gonna go all out. But you know, I'm not gonna drink because if I drink while on stage, because I'll be hosting the show, it won't go well if I get drunk. So we all lose if I get drunk. So I'm not drinking. You know, 40. I'm on for what? No, where am I? 47 days of sobriety today. You know, I'm not making a big deal out of it. It's just, you know, I just remember it because it was the day, the day that I quit. Because that's when I bashed my head really hard, and my wife was concerned that I got seriously hurt. So that's another reason I quit drinking because I get out of control. I I could hurt myself really bad, or hurt somebody else. So just these eye-opening experiences keeps me. It's gonna keep me sober, so I don't get hurt or hurt anybody else. Yeah. So Saturday, Sioux Falls Icon Lounge show starts at 8:30. I'll be with Night Shield, Maniac the Supernatural, B of Dakota South Records. There's quite a few more that I have to remember their names, and I should be looking them up right now, which I'll do tonight. But I'll be ready Saturday, and um, I got a cold. It's not really a cold, but it has my lungs really. I'm really wheezy right now, so it's gonna be quite the battle. Hopefully, it's on its way out, and not just now manifesting in my chest, my breast region. So, but I feel it's not gonna be a problem Saturday. So that should be a lot of fun. It's been a while since I've been sick. because I'm tell everybody like I'm just a dirty dog. I don't really partake in all the the germaphobe, the antibacterial stuff, because I'm too lazy and I'm just a pig, so I don't really do any of that. But I had my son coughing in my face for 2 days in a row, so that's what got me. That's what got me. But you know, last couple of days, the wife's been away out of town on work, and it's been quite the adventure here. Me and all the toddlers. Uh, like last night we had got everybody home about 5:36 because I had to work a little bit late. Oh no, I wasn't even working. I had to make a run to the bank, and we got back a little late, like 6 o'clock, and all of us got home 6 o'clock. Got everybody fed and tried bath time, but it got too late, and we were getting everybody ready for bed, and one of the kids pooped in their underwear, and that was kind of interesting because um, when I changed your pants, there was you could tell there was poop, but we couldn't see. We didn't know where it was, so we were on the hunt looking for that you know little pile of human waste, and I couldn't find it. And we had pizza last night, and the kids you know I don't know why they took their pepperonis off the pizza and threw it on the floor, and I stepped down on something. So I thought that was a piece of pepperoni. So I thought nothing of it and just tried to wipe it off, and it wouldn't come off. So I looked again. I found the poop. The poop was on my shoe. So I don't know um, if that turd on my shoe was like a stamp on my foot while I was walking around the whole house. So there might be a poop stamp around the house. And I'm going to get in trouble for that because the wife will be home today, I believe. And I looked as good as I could. I sprayed. I did everything. But there might be another piece of poop out there somewhere, and that's just my life. And then this morning we are all ready to go. I got everybody dressed. We're just about ready to get everybody to daycare and school on time. I was almost ready for work on time. I was on my way out the door, and I grabbed one of the kids, and they had a big blob of toothpaste in her hair. I was like, what? What? I don't know what. I don't know how they got into the toothpaste, but it was just like I don't know. I thought it was gum, but it was like a really big blob of toothpaste in her hair, so I had to shut everything down before we left. Wash her hair, and so we were about 20 minutes late this morning because of our adventures. That's just how it is around here, you know. I don't really know what more I could have done to get us out and about and on time, but we did our thing. We got everybody got to where they needed to be, so we just did all of that. And as for anything else, I got the show coming up Saturday. Then I have the Native American Music Awards. It's not looking promising that I'm gonna make it out there next week because we got into you know little financial hardships here. But it's looking like I'm not gonna make it out there. I wanted to take the wife out to Niagara Falls and gonna mix up on our plane tickets, and it's just a whole big mess that I got to learn from as a traveling comedian, I suppose. I should have learned that before, but whatever. But another thing that happened Friday after I got done with that show, I went out to the casino, Seven Clans Casino, Red Lake. I was gonna cash my check, And I was digging in my wallet. I was like, ah, shit! I only got my old expired license, and I was gonna head home and not gonna cash my check till I got to the bank to the next day. But the the cashier there, Nicholas Brown, he said, "Well, give me what you got. I'll swipe it and see if it goes through." And I was like, "All right, man, just go ahead." And he said, swiped it. It was okay, so we cashed my check. And like, all right, man, me gwitch, appreciate it. And so I figured I might as well try a 20 or two before I head back home. That's what I did. Put in $20. Nothing's like better just go home. But it got to a point, when you're trying to cash out and there's not enough credits in there to print you out a cash out. So might as well try another 20. Kept going, kept building up credits and start almost high roller status there. And next thing you know, I won $1,200, $1,204 at the casino. You know, I've been gambling legally since 1994, and that's the first time I've ever had a taxable jackpot. I don't. I'm not a big gambler. I've never really been a big gambler, but that came in handy. That $1,200 we needed to get caught up on our bills, and that's pretty much where it all went. Paid some bills, and we're back to where we needed to be. But it just it was good to have that. So we needed it. So I tried my luck on Powerball, 220 some million, but no, I didn't win the Powerball. Obviously, I didn't win the Powerball. So thought I'd see how far my luck was willing to stretch, but it ended right there. But I'm grateful for the $1,200. Everybody could use $1,200 every now and then, so I used that, paid our bills, and we're back. We're back, baby. But everything else, I don't know. Professional wise, I got one more gig coming up November. I think I was supposed to perform at the Native American Music Awards too, but if I can't get my ticket figured out by Monday, I'll have to respectfully decline performing. But that's the way it goes. Things come up, gotta deal with it. So hopefully, hopefully I don't disappoint the people out there. So, but we'll figure something out. Other than that, I got a show November 2nd at Northern Lights Casino. So then after that, I got nothing. I sent my info to a couple people for the holiday season. Haven't heard back yet, but no biggie. I don't like. I'm getting at a point now where I don't want to travel for gigs if it's not gonna substantially help me. I don't want to feel like I'm doing it for the money, but my time is valuable right now. Valuable, I should have said. It's valuable right now because my kids are, my biological kids are getting older, and my new kids are at an impressionable age, so I got to be here for them more often. And it just seems like the old comedy career is winding down because honestly, I don't have very high hopes for the Res comedy documentary coming out. It's going on 3 years since we finished filming and nothing. I don't know. It's out of my hands, and I hate it. Hate that it's out of my hands. There's nothing I can do. I'm I'm at a loss for words for what we can do for Res comedy. It's been a long, painful process, expensive, painful process. So hopefully we can figure something out. Because we missed the deadline for Sundance, which has been my dream for years, and that's why I don't have any. I'm not very optimistic because I'm not gonna wait another year to try and get into Sundance. That's too damn long. I waited long enough, and you know the wrong people you know, people are inconsistent, and I don't know. I honestly think I'm the only one still waiting for it to come out. It seems like everybody else just moved on. You know, they figure it's not coming, and but even I'm the last one, and I'm just starting to realize maybe it's not coming. So, but I still owe $20,000 to quite a few people. So I got that to look forward to. So hopefully the Powerball comes through or something. But $20,000 is a lot of money. So hopefully we can figure something out. Get you all your money back if it doesn't pan out, because it's not panning out the way I want it to. So I don't know. Figure something out. I wanted to be at the Golden Globes or the Oscars or somewhere cool, but it just wasn't in the cards for us. So, but as for now, I'm just gonna keep on being me. I don't know if I'm talking shit online or what, but I'm getting a lot of people that are upset with me now. They don't want anything to do with me. I've always been. That was my belly growling. I've always been my own. Try to be my own person. Doing this comedy thing the way I want to do it. A lot of people don't appreciate that, don't understand it, but still doing my thing. Not selling out. Well, I guess I've sold out a few times, but just doing things the way I wanted to do. So, but here I am, giggleless after Saturday and the second. But whatever happens, happens. There's only so much you can control. Just don't ever give up. I was thinking about how stressful my life is, and how I don't know. But I am very fortunate to be where I am right now. I've got a great life. My wife and kids are everything. Rent's paid, heat's paid, internet, cell phone bill. Getting all. Well, I got 6 vehicles right now. That sounds cool until you see what kind of cars I actually own. But getting 5 of them on the road. We got blew the motor on the wife's Charger, so that one's dead until whenever. So today we're getting our 5th car back on the road, with our 6th is gone for the foreseeable future. So I got a good life. I can't complain, man. I'm doing well. I can't complain. There are people that are worse off than I am. They take my little problems in a heartbeat. So I fortunate to be where I am right now. So, but I think that's all I got, man. I gotta get busy with the kids and do my domestic duties. So, we good for listening, and we will be back some other time.